Maybe I'm just doing this all wrong, bro. You can get a storefront and put up garbage in Soho.
That's it, bro. That's it. Go to the Miniso, bro. Go get you a Miniso section. They got my guy in there now. I'm happy. I'm chilling.
Who's in Miniso?
Shinchan. They got a whole wall at the one in Soho. I think Japan's finally trying to make the push because they see it's like they see the Labubu stuff blowing up, and they see the Labubu stuff blowing up, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been sitting on this character for 40 years, and we only tried once to push it over here in America."
What, Shinchan?
Yeah, and it was fucking popular, and they didn't bring it back at all. I think because I think they got pushed out by Simpsons. I think Simpsons has been keeping Shin-Chan at bay. Simpsons and Family Guy have been keeping Shin-Chan at bay because it's basically the same show, but like in my opinion, better. It's the same. It's the same as all these other adult animation shows. It's just an anime version, and I think they just don't want it over here. But I think the time is nigh. I think it's just about to be that time because it's like, why you have a wall of some shit that nobody knows about but me and 12 other people? It's like you're trying to drum up that curiosity the same way Labubu came in and got everybody excited. So I definitely see it doing something in the news at some point. And then you release the Blu-ray. They finally released the Blu-ray of the full um uh series from Funimation. After scouring for it, I'm still gonna try to find the DVDs if I can ever find them all. But the fact is, it's like, oh, you're finally gonna do it, and I watched the price go up, so I had to buy. I bought 2 copies real quick.
How much was the price?
It was they're 50 a pop. But
That's a lot.
Amazon tried to originally sell it at 80. And then I went to Crunchyroll store. They had it on sale for 50. No, they had it on sale for 49.99. I waited 3 days. It jumped up to 55. So I was like, I'm buying 2 now, and one I'm gonna burn into the ground. One I'm just gonna keep locked up, wrapped, and see what happens. But yeah, no, but it's the full 78 episodes in Blu-ray, whatever. Um, and I don't know what it's going for anymore now because I don't know if they sold out, whatever it is. But I think they're trying to make that play. They're trying to push it into that Pokemon Labubu, whatever.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's gonna be. Oh, I
shit,
would
that's
totally.
kinda cool.
I would.
We both just said it's a Atari Jaguar hoodie. Damn, that's a cover box, man. That is a box, bro. That's tough, man.
New in box, factory sealed.
That is tough.
How do you even still have that sealed?
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
think he
That was in
bought it,
somebody's basement, bro.
and then they were like, "Yo, this is garbage."
Your grandfather worked for Atari, and he had it in his basement, and you bought it at his estate sale. See, like that, I don't think I'll ever be able to find.
Why?
I mean, just like I wanna find it in the wild. Like I want to be able to, like, I like going to, so I've been going to these conventions. Um, every time I go to any kind of convention, there's like a DVD seller, like a retro something seller. Like when we went, we saw the Japan crate room or whatever, where they had stuff. There's always one or two of those at every convention, every major convention I've gone to. And I try to hunt for shit, or if I'm at like a shop or whatever, or one of the Shin-Chan DVDs I got from Book Off because someone just had it at the time. It was like $80. It wasn't in the best condition, but it was like honestly like one of the best I could find at the time because they just don't have them in print anymore. I remember, I literally, like, I have a memory being in Walmart 2003, 2004. All of these were sitting right next to Chappelle Show DVDs for like $20 a pop. They were just sitting there. They were just there because it was there, and they were there, and they were there. But I think I have this one. I have that one, and I have one of the other ones. I have that one. I have this one. I think I have that
You have a 4-disc set.
one. Oh no, the 2 disc. Never mind. I got two discs. 2 disc sets. Yeah. I just got fascinated after I found out it wasn't here. Or maybe this one. I have this one. That's one. When I found out a couple years ago, I was like, oh, they just stopped making it and they had no intention of bringing it back.
What about
I want this tattoo too.
The crayon Shin-Chan? What about that?
This one?
Yeah, why you don't get that? That's a DVD set, right?
What that is? Oh, these are the movies. I think this is a movie.
Wait, go into it.
Yeah, these are the movies. I would love to get these actually, but because they got, that's what I'm saying. This shit is big. This shit is bigger than The Simpsons. Shin-Chan is bigger than The Simpsons.
You wildin'.
It is bigger than The Simpsons, bro. I found out the second largest dubbing of this, other than like the Japan, obviously Japan and the dialects, is India. India fucking loves Shin-Chan like crazy work.
They speak in Hindi.
Yeah, they have a Hindi dub. It's on YouTube, bro. You can actually watch this whole show on YouTube, but it's all in Indian. They've been trying to keep it out, bro. They've been trying, and this shit is insane, like over the top. But I was actually just checking to see what I was gonna see what if the Blu-ray's done anything while we were on break, but it's up to 76 now. Somebody wants 125.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
124. 77. Yeah, so it's basically up to
what did you pay?
50. It's up. This is what I think they were gonna 79 or 89 that it first got listed on Amazon for.
Is 28 days later still expensive DVD?
Yes it is. And I'm mad that I didn't buy it in North Carolina. I'm so mad I didn't buy it. I think it's still expensive, but they had a copy.
Can watch it now. On stream.
This is true, yeah. So maybe not anymore. It went down. That's the double. Yeah, it looks like it went down. So regular.
Go down, keep going down.
I think a couple, like last year when I took a trip, I could have bought it for about $30. But at the time, the steel box. That's the new thing too, the steel books. I didn't know, or not new thing, but it's like that's the like. It's actually a cool image though. Ultra HD 4K. Oh, so this ain't even the Oh, this is the Blu-ray. It's cool though.
Yeah, so the prices went down on all of them.
They did, yeah.
Well, because they put it back up on the streaming. Because that was the only way to watch the movie at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, you just had to find out they didn't have any distribution for it. But because 28 Years came out. So they probably ended up having to, people who want to backlog and check it. Which 28 Years was okay. It was alright. It was fine. It was good. I think it missed its mark a little bit, but
I haven't checked what Absolute Batman #1 is going for.
Let's check.
You can just press the down and the down, the down
First
one more
print?
time. No, go down one more time.
This
yeah,
one?
there you go.
80. New listings. Might want 80. 289 for first 12. 29, 100. Damn, they climbing. First print. 200. 279 signed.
Oh, that's the artist.
250.
mean, I guess
You said there was a gold one I just saw back there.
a gold one. Fourth printing. That's the that's the artist.
Mm.
The writer, he's local, so he lives in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Oh, so he be outside.
yeah, we're gonna be doing another signing with him soon.
You gonna try to get yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Bring your stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, go to the solds. There you go. Let's see what we got. Absolute Batman 7/125.
Someone sold them for the 89. They sold it for the 74. So and because you're born and raised New Yorker, so you probably like, even though this shit's rare, I feel like New York City specifically would have, like, you guys would get the stock because you got a lot of people. But I wonder, is it like also like there's people bumfuck wherever they might not have that many copies of this?
Cause I think
Like I mean, or like maybe, well, let's say my hometown, Wilmington, like North Carolina,
definitely not.
they wouldn't have this, right?
No.
Okay, so
I
they
mean,
would,
they would
they wouldn't be, or like they wouldn't be able to get,
like it like the
at-
first issue.
yeah.
Like if Absolute Batman #1 came out in Wilmington, North Carolina, there'll probably be like a decent amount of them, just because like it's a #1.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, it goes based on who's reading the book. So if you own a shop, a small shop in Wilmington, North Carolina, you can't do what Midtown Comics does. And
Because I see how y'all just moving with the,
yeah, we have a lot of stuff because we get a lot of customers,
yeah.
but it's more financially, it's more financially like worth it for them just to have like their regulars just be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy that, and then they go based on how many people want it. So then when issue 2 comes out, then they don't over order, and then they're not stuck with 30-40 books that they can't sell.
Right.
So they do it based on demand, and then they order it. Then if they got 12 people wanting Absolute Batman #2, they might do 20.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
so where it's us is like we have Forbidden Planet, we have Midtown Comics, we have maybe, I would say, like over 15 different shops in
that's everybody
that's
comics?
crazy.
What is this one?
No, go up that. But yeah, that's crazy. I have that one too. Go down. I have all the covers. So wait, go to the right. I have that one.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, like everyone comics, they operate on the same wavelength of like they got their regulars, and then they order like, okay, like 20 people put down a pre-order. Okay, well, I'm gonna have I'm gonna order 30. You know, so but the big shops, they tend to be stocked up. Um so a lot of places do miss some very big releases just because it kind of comes out of nowhere and nobody really could predict it, like the one with the bear. What's this shit called? Um Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So that was like a book that nobody ordered, you know, and then he's gonna be in the DCKO, like she the main character, she's gonna be in the DC universe.
Oh shit.
So she's gonna make an appearance. So now it's like,
oh yeah, the bear thing.
yeah, check what is, because I'm curious, because now a lot of people are asking for it, but I haven't really checked prices.
What's it called?
Beneath the Trees. Oh, you had it.
Shit. Cheese where nobody sees.
Go down. 79.
First printing. 87. And that's the bear.
That's the main character. Keep going.
People making that buck real quick. It's crazy.
$2.15. Jesus Christ.
That's the one.
October 17th.
October 17th. How many issues does this have?
Maybe like 12 now. But the variant, like the covers that I have, are pretty rare. Just mainly because when you get the rare covers, they you get
This looks like
where the wild things are.
Yes, I like that.
If you order however many amount of books, the publishers give you like an exclusive cover that you could sell for like whatever the price you want.
Ah, okay.
So the ones that I have were, again, it was like a book that nobody cared about. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get these special covers because nobody wants them. Let me see the recent one, the one at the top.
This one here?
No, just keep going all the way up. Let me see what the last one was. Like the keep going down. Yeah, $80. Yeah, November 15th, $80. It's about. It makes sense. And mine's are signed. So.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, so mine's are signed, and then I have like a little sketch that he drew on it. Yeah. Can you take out the sold?
Yeah.
There you go. At 250. 400.
That's for the signed, right?
Yeah, but I have one regular that's signed, and then I have one. There's another one without the title, and it's signed and drawn on.
Ooh. Yep. Go ahead and put that in a. Go ahead and send that off. Slap that up. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I know the guy. He doesn't. I mean, he does signings, but he's not really all that active.
Is he local too or no?
I don't know where he's from. I never asked. I know he does like screenplays and shit. He's like he comes from the film world.
Okay.
So he's like
I could get that. I could see that. I could see that. Oh yeah, this is good. Bro, we checking. This is the new stock market.
Yeah, this is the new stock market.
Yo, you came to the stocks, bro. We in the physical media stock market right now, bro. And there's a lot going on.
And he didn't even charge me for the signatures either. So.
Oh yeah, that's no.
So so that means I can never sell it.
That's true.
Yeah, nah. Okay, and then because I was gonna pay him to do a little sketch on one of my books. I was like, yo, I got money, like you wanna like.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah. He's like, it's good. Like I'll do it for you for free. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then I'm like, all right, like. You can't sell it now. It's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. That's it. It's clipped.
Yeah. But nah, yeah, we check, to see what we got, because like the shit we got is doing anything for any reason.
When your peoples are coming over?
Like someone was supposed to show up at 7. The guy, because it's a buddy of ours' birthday, but he just want to chill. And like we just gonna chill, watch movies, and maybe play some games. Like I got the Switch came with the expansion joint, and I activated it, so it's got like GameCube games. Play Soul Calibur 2. They got a lot of N64 games. So we might just like play some random shit and chill.
Mm.
I don't know when he's pulling up. What time you got to shut off? Or are you chilling? What you doing? Chill too.
I got a few more minutes.
Okay, so we can wrap it up. Got some closing notes. Ray K11. I might play a game in a little bit, maybe. So you can chill out if you want, but definitely give it a follow, man, and see what we got going on. Cause check the links. I know you're in Malaysia, but yo, I got a coworker from Malaysia, so he the one was surprised that I was into this Shin Chan shit. Let me see something. All right, let's go. Okay, all right. Just to even check, just to check.
What are we looking at?
Home circuits. I got. So there was a game shop in Brooklyn that closed, unfortunately. Right near Maria Hernandez Park in Bushwick. Right on the corner. Go
Isn't the kid with
Arabic
the afro?
Arabic dude and the kid with the afro, yeah. Who was like running his shop, or like helping him run the shop. We chatted up for a while.
He has a new shop.
No. They closed it. I
So
don't.
he moved the shop.
Oh, he moved the shop. Okay.
That was the original one.
That was the
he
original.
had.
Okay. So they didn't just close it. They moved it.
I don't know. I don't know. You know.
I know. I was there when it closed. So they were selling off a bunch of shit, but they were selling it at like stupid low prices.
That was like Brooklyn Video Games.
Brooklyn Video Games, yeah. And I bought both of those. $99 for both of them. So I was just because I was like, I thought it was funny, and I was never gonna buy it, but it was cool because when that game came out, no one used it for what it was for. Everyone on Twitch was using it to scare their animals, and I thought that was the funniest shit. Because it's just a Mario Kart with a camera, and then you do the little setup, the fake course. No one was using the course; they were just using it as a remote control car and scaring their pets, and it was the funniest shit for like 2 months. And then I was like, I'm never gonna buy this though. And then I bought it, but I was like, I'm never gonna open it because I don't have like setting up the course might take a while or whatever the thing is, but just to even check. But I remember wishing I had bought more shit when I was there. I just didn't have a lot of money at the time. So I was like, because every time I went, they were like, "Oh, we're just."
What was it, Brooklyn Game Shack or
not Game Shack? No, Game Shack. No, no. Okay, no, you're right. You're right. That's the dude with the afro you talking about. No, he's still thriving. That dude is still. We still actually got to hit that guy up because I told him I was like, "Hey, can we come by and do a thing?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." That was like a while ago. He didn't give me like a tentative like time or date, but I told him I wanted to come by to hang out and then maybe go there like a little bit before you open, because he was like, "Yeah, the space is kind of small, so maybe we can like set something up." And then I just never really got back to him. But what's funny is the guy that was helping that guy, the guy at the store closed. It was a young kid, and he did have an afro. It wasn't the same guy though.
no?
Yeah, it wasn't the same guy, but he was like tall and he had an afro. And
What is it? What is
like,
it with all these retro enthusiasts have fucking afros?
I don't know, bro. I had an afro for a while. I rocked the afro for almost all my 20s. I think it's coming back. Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
$43.
Yeah. Why would you even put that up there? You can go get that.
Do Sonic Adventure 2 for Dreamcast.
Ooh, okay. Here we go. Oh, just regular. Woo! Woo!
That's wild.
219. My cousin had a Dreamcast. She and I played this.
What's
the
Super number
Monkey
2?
Ball
Because this
thing.
one is like the whatever one.
Which one?
It was number 2 when Shadow showed up. That was the one.
Oh yeah. Did you see the Sonic? We didn't even touch on this. You saw that thing I sent, but the Sonic. You see the Shadow Tims?
I don't want to sound like a hater,
The Shadow Tims?
but this is literally just black Tims with red laces.
Yes, it is. With a little Sonic engram. It's exactly what it is.
It's a waste of time. Is what it is. Because it's not even like fully available to the people who want it. It's just like an exclusive that you have to go to Japan, like you got in Japan to get. So I'm like, bro, like,
But yeah. Silence 2 is the one I want. 2. Yeah, because that's the one where they're both on the cover.
go to Seoul.
Ooh. I hate that it always creates a second page. That was that 149?
49,
150. You got this?
I have both of them.
160, 165. Okay.
I didn't pay much for mine.
No, that could be a come up.
I might have spent like 30 on the first one and like 80 on number 2, or 70. 70 or 80. It might have been 70. Dude with the fro sold it to me a long time ago.
Brooklyn Game Shack.
Yeah,
that's
complete.
Dude, yeah, we gotta hit that.
So
guy.
Sonic Adventure 1 is
Hop
70.
in the whip, take a quick trip down there at some point. Bug this guy, see what he up to. Yeah. But yeah, nah, yeah, bro. Check it. Listen, we about to. That's the end right now. We got to figure out how to create the physical media stock market page so that way people can be in the know.
The physical media stock market.
Yeah,
page.
the physical media stock market. That's it. It's happening whether we like it or not. Remember, this is where we at right now. This is where it's going. Every place will have a nook for Labubus and Pokemon. And then you're gonna see another sign right here. It's gonna say Absolute Batman.
No, God. It's gonna have a picture of Absolute Batman. We want your
comics.
comics.
We want your and then it's gonna have another one here, saying that they got a little manga nook in the back. That they're planning to combine with Miniso and Akiba House.
I've never been to Akiba House, and I've never been to what's the other one, manga spot.
I went to the one in Chinatown. Pretty cool, pretty chill. And I think I went to one other spot.
Damn, the original art for this comic, first appearance of Black Cat, the original art, selling is going. They're bidding on it for now. It's sold for $1 million.
What is this, Spider-Man? Black Cat.
Black Cat, first appearance.
Okay.
There you go. So the original art of that.
Yeah. Oh, the original artwork, like the
original artwork,
the cell or whatever, or the
the sheet that the dude drew it on.
Yeah.
$1
million. Damn.
I got a page from Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You just got tucked.
Yeah. I paid. I don't really collect. I mean, it wouldn't even be considered original art, but there's this one customer who only buys original art, and he was saying that I can't remember if he sold something and Rob Liefeld bought it, or if I think it was his and he sold it and Rob Liefeld, yeah, he sold something and Rob Liefeld bought it.
That's funny.
Yeah, and
just to get it back. It's just to get like the
I
art,
guess he
or
just
just to
I
get
guess he just wanted it.
or just wanted the art. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was saying that he collects original art, but he also reads comics. And then I was telling him that I have like an artist proof, and what an artist proof is like um it's it's like something that gets printed on a computer,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supposed to replicate. It's the closest replica of what an original art would look like.
Ah.
So I was telling him about it, and then he was like, "Did the artist sign it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "All right, so it's good. You're good." And then because he was saying that like now that everything is moving digital, there is no original art like that, like those sheets.
Mm-hmm.
It's not is not it's phasing out
Because they're doing it all on like
on
temp pads and like
yeah, on the
yeah,
iPad and shit
iPads and
like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
And and what he was saying was like as long as the guy can confirm it that like if you got a signature there, yeah. And then I was just like, well, if I could get somebody else I know to sign it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that'll even make it. Because I was speaking to the editors as well, some of the Marvel editors, and then they were saying they were like, "Oh, you have that?" And I was like, "Yeah," and I was like. And they were like, yeah, like we touched that, like we had to look that over, and they were like, that's cool that you have that, and they were like, how much you paid, and I was like 300. I was like, oh, that's a good price. I was like, that's pretty good. And then they were like, yo, if anything ever happens, like let us know because like we would be like we want to know like if there's like an actual market for that. And I'm like, oh, I mean, the dude had like a book of it, and I bought the one with Mary Jane and Peter Parker sitting down talking.
Yeah.
And
Was that the one it was from?
it's from the first issue of
The
Ultimate
first issue.
Spider-Man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then because a coworker he was saying like oh like he has like a book and then everybody wanted it because it was $300 and then we all thought it was original art. But then when he was
Mm.
just like, oh no, it's an artist proof, then everybody was like, nah, forget it. And I was just like, let me get it.
Yeah.
Let me just you never know. $300, you get a piece of history, no matter if it's not original art or artist proof, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a piece of history right there. So I was like, yeah, I'll take one regardless. So let's see. Like
Because
I'm
especially
a
originals
gambling man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a gambling
Put it
man,
on the line.
and I haven't seen any of them hit eBay.
Mm.
None of so it's all gone.
Yeah.
He sold all of them,
Yeah. And they're
and
just sitting and waiting. People are waiting.
yeah. So we'll see.
Screen rant saying it.
DC is outshining Marvel in comics and cinema.
Screen rant.
Yeah, I would say so. I
It's
would
time, bro. It's just time.
uh I would say you could go back up to that. I would say like DC. I think since like New 52, they've been in like a really really terrible spot. New 52 is bad, and then we were just talking about when we were looking at that article where they were saying like the all-star Batman, and they were doing like the all-star Batman was fucking terrible. I know Frank Miller wrote that. I was really excited for that when it first came out in like the early 2000s, and it was fucking garbage. um so and I think Marvel is in kind of like a panic mode um because they canceled the entire Ultimate Universe.
Mm.
And then I guess they want to do something else or reboot it. I don't know, but um everybody's looking at the success, and nobody's really looking at what the struggles that DC had to get there. I guess I'll just repeat this again because I think I repeated it in the last stream.
No, but it's fine. I like through lines and a lot of stuff because not everybody sees everything all the time. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah.
So DC had new 50. They 52. I want to say was successful. I can't remember, but I think there was 152 that was successful.
Because of the whole quarter hours thing.
Mm.
People really, I remember when that came out and people were like, when I was just starting to like kind of care about comic books because I was doing a show in a comic book shop. But
Yeah, so they had Blackest Night, that was crazy. They had New 52, that was crazy. The Red Lanterns by Peter Milligan was good. Then they rebooted again after that. That wasn't good. And then they did the Rebirth. That was cool for a little while, and then they just made like a lot of fucking stupid mistakes, and then they were doing things that they shouldn't have done with Rebirth. So Rebirth started out hot, but then it fizzled out. And then they did Future State, and then that was supposed to be like the new initiative, or and then I was like, all right, well, I'm not following this anymore because you guys don't even know what you want to do. And then they had like a lot of really cool new characters. The Latin Wonder Woman, the Brazilian Wonder Woman, she took off. Naomi took off. Like they had like a lot of really cool stuff, and then those characters fizzled out because they didn't know what to do with them, and they got lost in the shuffle. Um, so DC was kind of losing its way for a while, for a very long time, in movies, in comics. They just kind of kept on fucking rebooting and rebooting and rebooting. Um, not only they were not only rebooting the cinema but the comics like multiple times, and it just felt like they didn't know what they were doing. But I feel like they struck lightning in a bottle with this, um and it kind of took everybody by surprise. James Gunn is doing really good with the Marvel, I mean not with the Marvel, with the DC cinematic universe. And usually when people know that your movies are in good hands, it always translates well into the comics. And I feel like people are more willing to try out DC now
Mm-hmm.
because the movies are successful. Superman was successful. The TV shows are successful. Um, James Gunn, it's in the hands of somebody that actually cares about the books. He's actively promoting the books on his Instagram page. He's showing you what he's reading. He's showing you what he's inspired by. And when you see Superman and then you go, oh, well, maybe I do want to read this All Star Superman. Well, okay, now maybe I really do want to read this Absolute Batman because I really liked All Star Superman. So
Mm-hmm.
that's from my perspective, that's what's been happening now. Um, and you're getting like a lot of like really, really viral moments, like the Batman Absolute Batman annual where he's like beating up these racist people.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a lot. Marvel right now, it just seems like they don't really care about what the fuck they're doing. And I know my
They
pe
might just be out of gas, bro. Like you can't just sit here and just do this shit for 10 years straight.
longer than that, since 2008.
Yeah, right. So yeah, damn near. Yeah, it's like so almost 20. You had almost 2 decades of dominance, and you threw it all in the movies. I mean, I know the comics probably were doing well from the comic standpoint, but
Mm-hmm.
like they put a lot of money on their movies and their live action content because it
Mm-hmm.
was fucking the Avengers was making $1 billion at the box office every other year. Every 6 months they had 3 movies every year for at one point. So it's like, bro, at some point you just like either we're gonna get done or you just like you couldn't create a new avenue for us to care. And it's not that you couldn't, you just chose not to or whatever it was. It's like now it's like, bro, where the Blade movie at? Get this shit together. And they said, was it Feige was like, oh, we just don't want a movie of Blade running around with swords and shooting people. It's like, yes, that's exactly what we want. Like, just give us the fucking Blade movie. Because now at this point, you've created too much where it's like, it's probably not going to be good. Like, the hype is gone.
Nah,
Mahershala is
it's just
upset. Like,
there
it,
was a
like,
lot of Marvel was just throwing shit into the ether and hoping that it stuck. And once you do that, once you like overwhelm people with fucking content,
yeah,
like it just seems meaningless. Like,
you got it right with Guardians. And then they just they couldn't they were showing their ass. They couldn't tell you couldn't tell them who the fuck they were because then it's like, well, let's try
and for a
everybody.
while they got away with putting out like garbage, and
Yeah,
people were like the Age of Ultron. That movie was fucking garbage, and people loved it. But it's only so much that you could do before you like
bro. All things come to
before you hit a wall. And instead of after Infinity War giving it a break and figuring out what you're gonna do with Fantastic Four and figuring out what you're gonna do with X-Men, you just go, nah, we gotta double down. We gotta go more, more,
here's the
more,
app,
more.
here's
Yeah.
the show, and then you gotta watch the shows to understand what's happening in the movies, and that's when you lost a lot of people. I was like,
And I don't mind the show or two, but yeah, y'all had like 8 different
no, bro. They
shows.
launched with 3. You had to watch them all before you could watch the next movie, and then 4 more shows came.
Bro, it was just too much, bro. It's just I get it. It's supposed to be a universe, but at the same time, like
Nah,
it was too much. So I feel like on the comic perspective, I don't even know what's going on in the comics because I don't give a fuck about what's going on in Marvel Comics. Why is there like 20 different X-Men titles? Why is there like 4 or 5 different Spider-Man titles? Why is like the street level heroes better than the fucking mainline heroes? Why is fucking Carnage the best book that you have out right now? Like, like I don't get it and I don't understand it. Like I don't really know what's really going on with their universe. Like, why do you spend 2 years building up the relaunch of the Ultimate Universe, and then you fucking cancel it without even letting the fucking main writer Jonathan Hickman know again? You know what I mean? So, like, I don't like Marvel 1776. What the fuck is that? Why like what? So I feel like
it's like that the joke from the old South Park where they're like, "Oh, Family Guy is just a bunch of manatees putting balls in a
yeah,
name generator." Is that basically what Marvel's doing? They're just
I don't,
like putting it in AI and be like, "What can we use? Colonial Avengers."
yeah, and I don't mind that, but but why? Like what? Like no one gives a shit about that. And then it's like I get it, Amazing Spider-Man, the mainline series has been terrible for a really long time, and when you have a character for I don't know since the '60s, right? There's only so many stories that you could tell, and you have to keep the continuity. Just tell good stories, bro. Like I don't give a fuck about continuity anymore. Just tell good stories, right? Like there's only so much that you could keep within continuity, but you just got to break off the chains and you got to let these guys tell these stories because 9 times out of the 10, a lot of these new people that are reading Absolute Batman, a lot of these new people that are reading Ultimate Spider-Man, they don't fucking care about something that happened in the 80s. And it's like, oh, well, this happened in Spider-Man issue 258.
Mm-hmm.
So this happening now. No one fucking cares about that anymore. Let the writers fucking write good shit. And if it sucks, it sucks. Like I don't. Why does the Daredevil suck? Why literally? Why does one of the most consistently good fucking titles sucks? All right, like and no shade at Saldine Ahmed, but I'm sorry, bro. Pack it up. This was boring, and nothing that happened in the previous story arc in Daredevil fucking mattered in this one. When is spoiler alert? When is Kingpin gonna run for president? What the fuck happened to Frank Castle? Like how is he back all of a sudden? Maybe we'll find out in this new one written by Benjamin Percy. Um uh freaking what happened with like all of these things were put into motion. They introduced a lot of new characters in the previous Daredevil series, and then none of it fucking mattered here. And not saying that like, because this harkens back to like, I guess I contradict myself when I'm saying like continuity or continuity shouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm following Daredevil and I'm reading the last 3 years of it, and it's some of the most amazing shit, Why aren't we building off of that? Why is it like it's boring, bro?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking. I read 3 issues and I'm like, this nothing is happening, nothing. Um, and it just seemed like they built up Kingpin to do something really cool at the end because he was gonna go for mayor and then he was gonna go for president. That was gonna be like the
Mm.
next big move. And then they had all these shadow billionaires backing him for this big presidential run, and they never like the most interesting plot point that could have went somewhere. Like, nope, it's gone. Like X-Men, I don't even know what the fuck is. I can't always feel like I gotta read 80 fucking books just to get one story, right? But what DC is doing, DC is saying, absolute Batman, one story. Here we fucking go. That's it. And it's supposed to be for 50 issues. So let's fucking see
Oh shit.
if it
What are
if
we at now?
12
Oh
12
shit.
actually 14.
14. Okay.
15 is next month. But let's see if it's going to get there. It looks like it will. Why the fuck is Carnage uh or why is the symbiote suit Venom? Why is Venom Spider-Man? Go up, go no, right. Go up,
I was
right,
all right.
right, right. There you
Oh
go.
shit.
Like what what is like uh, so previously Mary Jane had the symbiote suit, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
was cool, I guess, but the way they did it was fucking weird, and it was cool idea, poor execution.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't even know why does the Venom suit have Peter Parker's regular suit? It's just it's all over the place.
Mm-hmm. You don't want
Um,
to read Sherry though?
no,
You don't want to read Sherry? You don't want to read
like all of this is just like, bro, like I have no interest in any of it. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe though,
mm-hmm.
fantastic read. Um, those are fantastic reads. The new Predator prequel I heard was really good. The recent Blade series I heard was really good, but they don't want to push Blade too much because he doesn't move units, which I mean, all right. I mean, I guess. Magic did really well. Storm was like a really good book. So it has some success,
Mm-hmm.
but the successes aren't necessarily tied to its greater overarching universe. Like nobody's talking about, oh, like this mainline Spider-Man series is really good. This
So
mainline
they're not really building
X-Men is
anything.
is really I don't
Yeah.
really hear anything. I hear like these titles here and there are really good and you should check it out. Storm is really good. You should
Oh
check
look,
it
they
out.
did this one thing and then it fizzles,
Yeah,
and then they did
yeah,
another thing and it fizzles, and they did
yeah.
another. Yeah.
Captain America was good for like a few months, and then people stopped talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Storm was very consistent from beginning until now. That was good. Um, Magic, people like it because of Marvel Rivals. I don't know if it's good or not. But it seems like with DC, Detective Comics was written by Matt Fraction. Like people really into that. That's a
Mm-hmm.
mainline Batman title. Well, I don't know if it's Detective Comics, but I know it's a mainline Batman title. That's doing good. The alternate universe stuff, that's doing good. Then we have the Nightwing titles, which has been fucking on fire. Some of the new Superman stuff that was coming out, people really seem to like it. So they have an abundance of titles that people are talking about. People are reading. They're reading the alternate universe stuff. They're reading the main universe stuff. That Batman right there.
This one.
That one is. I want to say that one's mainline Batman. Is it? Click the. No,
Oh.
go back. Go underneath it. Yeah, that one.
This one.
Yeah, but I want to say that one's. Oh, that
Batman
one's.
#1.
I don't know if that one's a mainline one, but that one's one of the mainline Batman titles.
Mm.
So and people are really into that. And then they have their new $10 books, their $10 compacts, which is like their answer to manga. You get $10, you get a whole fucking story. And
Mm.
it's packed with more content than a manga. Like I'm not like depending on the title, you get a lot of content for 10
Mm-hmm.
bucks. Um
So it's like a Shonen Jump, but
yeah,
yeah.
essentially. $10, you get a lot of content. That New Gods right there by Ram V. Like I heard that was fucking amazing. I don't know if Ram V is still writing it, but a lot of people are into it. So it's they're attacking Marvel on all fronts because their alternate universe stuff is cooking. Their main universe, Mr. Terrific got his shit, and people
Oh yeah,
people are
yeah,
really
yeah.
into it. And it's going. His first issue is going
What's he
for.
doing? Is he like a lantern now? What's he
I,
up to? What's he doing?
I don't know. I don't read it
I
because
saw Space. Oh no, that's just something else. Mrs. Terrific has officially formed a new team called the Terrific 10. Oh, let's
yeah,
go, bro.
that's probably in his new series.
Let's
But a
go.
lot of people are talking about his new series just mainly because the first one was so good that it sold out and not many places ordered it because who the fuck is talking about Mr. Terrific?
Right.
But to wrap this up, DC is attacking Marvel on all fronts. Like you want a whole story, we got a $10 one for you. We got V for Vendetta, the whole book for $10. We got uh we got Batman Hush for $10. We got All Star Superman for $10. We got the greatest hits, DC's greatest hits, all for $10. Look at it, click it right there.
This one. This one.
No, no left. DC's greatest hits right now: All Star Superman, Far Sector, the Port of Owls saga, the first part, Harley Quinn, and the all $10, full stories, full complete parts. Why the Last Man is coming back, $10. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Like this is to get these guys into the fucking door, full color, easy to walk around with, displays really nice. Maybe you're not a single issue guy, but oh, comic books cost too much for you, $10, let's go. You don't have an excuse anymore, and those sell a
Mm.
fuck ton, right? Marvel has its own version, but it's $15. You're like $6 too expensive. $9.99, brother. $9.99. No $15. No
Yeah.
$14.99. Like
That's the well, like you said. This is your answer to manga. It's like that. It's the same thing, but we're finally getting the American audience back into what what we do.
and yes, exactly. And
And I love mind you, I'm a manga guy, but I learning more and more about this. Like we should be supporting this shit because it's like we got the same thing. We have
go
our
right there. Go
guys.
to the that Instagram. Go up. Go
Okay,
up.
this
Go up.
right here.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. So you get all.
Let me see. There we
There
go.
you go. Yeah, you get all this really cool content. And they're making the books more affordable. And then Marvel, even when they try to be affordable, they're still fucking greedy. And it's like, bro, like I don't want to spend $50 for an Epic collection. I don't want to spend like nearly 20 fucking bucks for a fucking for a small little compact book. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
DC is understanding that all the feedback that they've been getting about the industry, about everything, they're actually applying it. The affordability for a lot of the younger readers, right? Affordability has been a big, huge issue in comics.
Mm-hmm.
They see the Harley Quinn one. They've attacked that. They said, okay, we're gonna make books affordable, and then they said, we're gonna make you guys don't like continuity. Okay, we're gonna start you off with a completely new universe that everybody could get into. Boom, they did that, and they're like, okay, our mainline titles are lacking. They got the best
So it
fucking
seems
talent.
like they're entering from a place of like humbly like we just want to rebuild this culture
Yeah,
on our side, but also in general because it's like now we're getting people in shops and it's like if something gets sold, something gets sold. I only threw these up. This is my local my from my hometown. These are the guys I told you that were doing so well that that they opened a store across. They basically did barbershop too with comics. They're doing so well that I started doing. I was doing a comedy show in their spot after hours, and they were like a little hole in the wall, and then they blew up. They got a spot, a bigger spot, and then they opened up a spot across the street because their resale was doing well, and they had like they have a dedicated to comic store, and then they have the one store that has like figures and like manga, little manga and shit like that. But now this shit is growing. You're right. This shit is like definitely growing.
Yeah, so it's not to say that like, don't get me wrong, like relax. Like it's not the end of the world for Marvel. Marvel's gonna be all right. They're gonna keep doing what they're doing. They've been really dominant in comics for several years. When they had, they made Venom cool again with Null. They did a lot of cool shit. Immortal Hulk was like groundbreaking. Donny Cates's Venom was also really highly regarded and highly talked about. Um, they had a lot of cool shit going on for when they had it. So, and again, comic sales are still up. Like people are still buying Marvel. People are still a lot of people are buying DC, but comic sales are up. So it's just to be like, what was that one, where was that book, not book, the Instagram thing you're on, the Screen Rant.
Oh, Screen Rant one.
Yeah, where it was just like, oh, there we go, DC. Just to end this segment, um it's not the end of the world, bro. Like some of my coworkers are just like, oh man, like yada yada yada, like Marvel is like done. It's like, bro, like it's okay, guys. It's okay. Like,
Look at the caption right there. It just said DC has struggled to compete with Marvel for 10 years, and however, it's clear now Marvel's reign has come to an end. And well, Death Blow seems a little out of pocket.
Yeah, that is out of pocket.
It should have said reign has come to an end, and we're ushering in just a new era of comic fandom. And it just happens to be the faces DC. That's all it is.
Listen, we're like,
pass the torch, motherfuckers. It's fine. It's
yeah,
okay. It's okay. You did it. It's not that you fell short, my nigga. You did everything. You did everything you needed to do, and then you also helped bring people back into comics because
new
comics is mainstream now thanks to Iron Man and all this other shit. Like it wasn't like that in 08. Before 08, it wasn't. And then now you got dudes at the gym with Captain America t-shirts on. Like that happened because of Marvel. So let that
like Death Blow,
sink in,
like
bro.
that's
Death Blow's a little wild. That's out of pocket. But in general, come on.
I think what like Marvel should, I mean, I don't know what Marvel should do. Well, they should write fucking better stories. Marvel,
get your pen back.
Honestly, they're one movie away. They're always one movie away from being relevant. They're always one mainline series away from, like, we saw what happened with Ultimate Spider-Man. It lit the industry on fire, and then that momentum carried into the absolute universe. So should Marvel have like had a complete meltdown and canceled all these series and ended the Ultimate Universe? No, they shouldn't have. But maybe they know something we don't. Daredevil is getting a new series written by Stephanie Phillips. That's cool. We'll see what happens with that, because Daredevil is a hard character to fuck up. So the fact that they fucked up Daredevil is astounding to me. But we'll see. It's to be continued, because right now, it becomes a death blow based on what happens next. Yeah. And right now, is it looking good with that 1776? That's a little weird. But like, they have a lot of different things going on. Like Marvel Rivals could announce a character tomorrow, right? And everybody could be into like this one specific character. Marvel could go, oh, let's make a series on that character, and then all the attention could be on that character. So like right now, like there's a lot of competition going on, and it's good. It's good for the industry, and it really feels like a tug of war now, and I like that. I like feeling like, oh, maybe I should go to
'Cause that's
DC.
when the writers can shine and the people can shine, and it's like, and everybody wins because you get good stories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So DC's doing their thing right now, for the first time in almost a decade since Rebirth. So let's see what happens. But I'm out.
Peace.